now with the ball. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry is out there with Thompson. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Bogut. And it's Green in at the power forward. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Hill looking around. Green against West. Nobody near George. Nailed from three-point land.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
Curry against Hill. Bogut with the screen on Hibbert. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson for 3. The Pacers pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now George. Hill has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Green with the ball. Picked up by Hibbert. Green dishes to Barnes. Bogut kicks to Thompson. Open and close and nails it.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Pass to West. Here's Whitehead. He's covered by Thompson. George looking over the floor. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And definitely a shot George willing to take. His stroke makes it easy work for him.
It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert. Pass to Whitehead. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Pacers, Derek Whitehead, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And here is Curry. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Outside, George. Here's Whitehead. He's covered by Thompson. Unloads. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
And just a beast of a scorer. Give George these kinds of looks, and he typically knocks him down.
Warriors trail by 4. Here's Thompson. Nobody near Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And here's George. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. Outside, George. Pass to Whitehead. Fires the 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Thompson for the triple. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Here's Whitehead. A 3-ball. Barnes grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
On its way from Curry for two. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Hill with it. Still without a basket. And here's George for three. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Warriors trail by 4. Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Green. Curry, a screen on West. From deep, Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Hill passes to George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Curry on the wing. Now here's Bogut. And finished off by Bogut.
Yeah, just a forceful finish there. Bogut has that natural power.
Now here is Hill. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to West. Here's Whitehead. Hibbert finds George. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Warriors trailing. Now Curry. Over Hill. Curry. That's good.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Inside. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Pass to Thompson. Curry on the wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Ezeli's checked in for the Warriors. So it's the Pacers now. And here's Hibbert. Hill kicks to George. Down low, Hibbert. The shot's good on the assist by George. Hibbert's got his second basket of the game.
With the ability to make plays from the wing, Paul George is a complete offensive player.
Thompson outside. Pass to Ezeli. Here's Curry with the three. It's hauled in by Paul George.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Hill passes to Hibbert. Now George. Clock at 6. Here's Whitehead. The three from Hill. That shot, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Curry. Lets it go with the 3. That shot off.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Pass to Hibbert. Over Barnes. And it's Hibbert missing. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Spades finds Livingston. Azealia screen. Just 4 to shoot. Trying to end the drought, and it's Ezeli with the jam.
Yeah, the tremendous size of Ezeli taking full advantage at the rack.
Here's Watson. Here's Mahinmi. And Mahinmi with the stuff.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Timberwolves. Over to the wing. Back to Barbosa. Golden State moving the ball around. And Speights gets it to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Scola. And the layup is good. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And it's Livingston with the ball for the Warriors. Pass to Speights. And stolen by Patterson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Leandro Barbosa. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
The first one falls. And Patterson drops them both. Warriors trail by 5. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Here is Watson. No scoring in this one. And the dunk by Scola.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by Indiana. Barbosa against Patterson. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. Barbosa's shot is off.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Scola. And the dunk by Scola.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Livingston. Pass to Barbosa. Jeffries kicks to Barbosa. Azealia screen. Barbosa passes to Ezeli. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, he's got the hot hand, and he's scoring with confidence right now.
And here are the Pacers now, leading by 5. Watson dishes to Mahinmi. Now, here's Watson. Screen by Scola. Watson, the pass to Scola. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And the Pacers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Let's let them know how great they were and make some noise.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. It's a 5-point game. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. That's to Barbosa. Azealia screen. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Livingston kicks to Spates. Here's Barbosa. Rebound by Mahinmi.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Yes, that goes in. Scola's got 10 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Warriors. They trail by 9 points. Out to the right wing. Back to Spates. Pass to Jeffries. From the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Over in the corner, Turner knocks down the 3-ball. And it's a 12-point Indiana lead.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Livingston looking for the opening. Pass to Barbosa. Now Spates. And he uses the glass on the layup. Spates has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Pacers lead by 10. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Maurice Spates out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Anderson Varejao. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Harden in at the 2 guard. Now, here is Morris. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Harden.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Copeland the pass to Turner. Hibbert with a screen for Turner. Driving to the basket. And it's Hibbert missing. Warriors trail by 8. And Spades has it in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. Here's McCoy. Pass to Copeland. Turner against Barnes. And it's Turner off the drive. 6 to shoot. Watson's shot is good.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Harden outside. Morris outside. Pass to Speights. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 10. Watson surveying the D. Here's McCoy. Guarded by Harden.
Warriors foul. Harden. First personal foul, first team foul.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
McCoy. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Hibbert. West comes in for Chris Copeland. Paul George, he's checked in for Turner. And it's Whitehead in for C.J. Watson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Curry. On the wing, Barnes. Golden State moving it around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Indiana leading by 12. And here's George. 10 points for him. Whitehead passes to McCoy. Takes the 13-footer, and the shot goes down. McCoy's got 4 points this quarter. Warriors trail by 14. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Barnes against George. Shot clock at 6. Thompson from long range. And again, it's the Warriors missing. George with the ball. To the middle. Whitehead deciding where to go with it. A baseline J. And that one comes up a bit short. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Warriors. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Thompson outside. Azealia screen to the paint, trying to get something going. Good on the bucket. Azealia's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And add a little polish to his game. Azealia, nice move inside.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Here's McCoy. Outside, Scola. And the rejection by Azealia. Thompson inside. Working on George. George with the defensive effort. Here's McCoy. Pass to West. George up top, guarded by Kerr. George with the bucket.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Now, here's Thompson. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his third assist on the night. Outside Hill. Pass to West. Green with the block.
Aggression. That's how Draymond plays defense.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Hill passes to Whitehead. West outside. Here's Mahinmi. And it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Warriors trail by 13. Now Kerr. Thompson outside. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so here is Indiana. Pass to Mahinmi. Outside, George. West to screen on Barnes. George. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Curry can't get it to go.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Whitehead. Here's Mahinmi. He gets it in there. Mahinmi's got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Mahinmi's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Curry against Hill. Thompson for the triple. David West grabs the miss. West has got 4 rebounds in this game. George passes to Mahinmi. Hill kicks to George. Now, here's Mahinmi, covered by Ezeli. Clock is at 3. Fires away from outside. Draymond Green with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Now George, after the missed three from Stephen Curry, launches a three, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by West. And here is Hill. Nothing on the board. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Some changes here for the Pacers. Luis Scola, he's checked in for West. Jones comes in for George. And it's Johnson in for Whitehead. And here are the Warriors now. It's a 16-point game. Barbosa with it. Scoreless thus far. Can they get it?
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it. Johnson outside. Here's Mahinmi. No good there. Nice D from Bogut.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Now, here's Livingston. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Jeffries. 4 on the clock. Barbosa for 3. Pacers with the rebound. Johnson surveying the floor. Now Scola. Tries from 10. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Livingston. Bogut with a screen on Hill. Livingston passes to Bogut and finished off by Bogut.
Yeah, the clean roll, the great hands. Bogut is vicious on that play.
Here's Hill. Here's Jones. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 16. Pass to Barbosa. Bogut with the screen on Johnson. Barbosa for 3. Rebound by Mahinmi. Mahinmi's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jones drives in. Here's Hill. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Pacers lead by 18.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
1:44 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Barbosa. There's the pick. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Jones. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Scored the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Warriors trail by 20. Livingston kicks to Jeffries. To the wing on the left. Now here's Bogut. 5 on the clock. Golden State moving it around. Pacers with the rebound. Mahinmi's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
To the inside. The kick out to Hill. Beyond the arc. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Pass to Jeffries. And stolen by Scola. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Johnson down low. Covered by Barbosa. The kick out to Hill. 3-pointer. And it's Looney with the rebound. Barbosa passes to Looney. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Looney's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Well, looking at the Warriors, great start to the year. They came in prepared both mentally and with the game plan.
Yeah, winning the first 2 games of the season would give them a huge confidence boost. And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Golden State Warriors.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you got to beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Pacers leading by 21. Paul George is out there with West. Then it's George Hill. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Whitehead in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Pacers 5. Now here is Hill. West outside. 4 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Bogut. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Barnes. Hibbert pulls it in.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Whitehead passes to West. Over Bogut. And it comes off the front of the rim. Warriors trail by 21. Thompson kicks to Bogut. Pass to Curry. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's sent back by West. George passes to Hibbert. That one goes in. Hibbert's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. The Pacers pull it in. Hibbert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Barnes over George, and that one's good. Barnes.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Pass to West. Here's Hibbert. And here's George. Outside Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Picked by West. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for your Pacers, George Hill. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Hill. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Drains the 19-footer. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Hill passes to West. Green with the block. And they'll keep possession. And the shot goes in.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Hibbert's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Curry finds Bogut. Thompson for the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 11 points.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Hill passes to West. From deep, George. Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 20. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Bogut the pass to Thompson. And another 3 for Golden State.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Pass to Whitehead. Hibbert in the high post. Here's Whitehead. He's covered by Thompson. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Warriors trail by 20. Outside, Green. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Thompson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to West. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night.
In the paint, West has a great mix of size and flexibility, so he has multiple ways to get around the defense.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Pacers making a switch here. Scola's checked in. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for the Warriors. Barnes, right side. Outside Curry. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Hill. Pacers leading by 22. Pass to George. The tray. And it's Hill. That time the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's Golden State's ball. Outside Curry. Thompson outside. Six on the shot clock. Outside Green. On its way from Curry for 2. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Whitehead passes to West. West setting the pick for George. And Indiana, another 3.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
It's rebounded by Golden State. Barnes passes to Thompson. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on George. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. That free throw good from Thompson. And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Oh, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. Here's Curry, following the score by Indiana. Spades sets a screen for Thompson. Wants to get it to Spades and does. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Down low, here's Mahinmi. And Mahinmi with the stuff.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Barnes outside. The 3 sinks the three-pointer. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Turner inside. Curry meets him. Shot's good by Turner.
Well, that's the kind of look you want every trip down the floor. They're happy with that possession.
Curry with the bounce pass. Thompson for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Thompson's got 15 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Turner looking around. To the middle. Here's Scola. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Curry. Pass to Barnes. Spades with a screen on Smith. 5 to shoot. Barnes dishes to Thompson. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Indiana leading by 19 points. And the Pacers call time here. Chris Colburn's checked in for Indiana. Watson comes in for Smith. The Warriors also with a sub. Livingston's checked in. Now Watson. Mahinmi, a screen on Curry. On the wing, Turner. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Warriors with some changes. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Azila. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And Monte Morris subbed in for Curry. Warriors trail by 19. Morris finds space. Back to Morris. It's stolen by Watson. Patterson against Morris. Patterson can't get it to go.
Well, just inexcusable not to finish that one off, especially since the defense wasn't really a factor there.
Here's Varejão, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Varejão's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Hibbert, and then Hibbert with the dunk.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Hibbert's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Morris outside, inside, and slammed in by Varejão.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on it.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Pass to Patterson. On the wing, Turner. Here he goes. 6 to shoot. Hibbert kicks to Patterson. Watson for 3. Rebound by Anderson Varejão. Varejão's got his 5th rebound in this one. And good that time.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
.122 left in the third quarter. Pass to Patterson. On the wing, Turner. Hibbert with a screen for Turner. To the paint. And Roy Hibbert, the bucket on the assist by Turner. Hibbert's got 8 here in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Right wing. Now here's space. Defense is right there. Pacers leading by 17. Hibbert with a screen on Morris. Watson the pass to Hibbert. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Barbosa. Golden State moving the ball around. Spates sets a screen. And here's Morris for three. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Left side, Turner. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Setting the floor for the Warriors, we've got Maurice Spates. Thompson is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Bogut, and at the 5, patrolling the paint.
First team foul.
Outside Curry. Spade sets a screen for Curry. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
Down low, here's West. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Watson, the pass to George. Inside. And the basket by Scola.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And so here is Golden State. Pass to Spates. George against Barnes. On its way from Curry for 2. And again, no good by Golden State. And it's Watson with the ball for Indiana. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. West a screen on Barnes. The 3 from George. The shot, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
On its way from Curry for 2. Whitehead with the rebound.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Watson kicks to George. Offline with his 3. On the wing, Thompson. Curry looking it over. Pass to Spates. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Off the left rim and out. Pacers leading by 23. Here's George. West. It's good on the putback.
Oh, scrappy play from West on that backboard, making sure he gets the ball for that second chance look.
Outside Curry. Over Watson. Curry with the bucket. The Pacers call timeout. And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had 2 guys who shot the ball well from 3 and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the 3. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the 3, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Some changes for Indiana. Turner comes in for George. And George Hills subbed in for C.J. Watson. Then for the Warriors, Azili's checked in for Bogut. And it's Green in for Maurice Spates. Here's Hill. GH, when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Now here's Green. Curry dishes to Barnes, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, believe it or not, that's only his first turnover. Taking care of the ball.
Pacers leading by 23. Outside Hill. Out to West. Hill a screen on Green. Here's West. And the stuff by West.
Putting his agility to great use on that jam. West can just pop off the floor.
West has gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Curry with the bounce pass. Thompson for the triple. They grab their own miss. Azili gets the bucket.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Curry against Hill. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Curry for 3. It's rebounded by West. West has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Here's Whitehead. Pass to West. It's tipped. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 8 rebounds in this game. Thompson outside, and here is Green. He's guarded by Hill. Green passes to Thompson. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hill's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Turner. To the inside. Here's West. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. And it's 13 points for David West.
Well, he's put that first half behind him and looks like his confidence is back.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. So, coach, in the last 26 years, Only 3 Eastern Conference teams have been NBA Finals favorites. Anything need to change there?
You know, I really don't think so, Kevin. I'm not sure it matters to people. I mean, the NBA Finals, you're going to have one team from the East, one team from the West, and people are going to watch because you're down to the last series for a championship. I think it's a conversational point to talk about one conference dominating, but I don't think in a given year fans really care.
The Pacers making a switch here. Hibbert's checked in. Anderson Varejau's checked in for the Warriors. The free throw drops for Green.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Outside Hill. Over in the corner, Turner. West setting the pick for Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Turner's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Outside Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Hill passes to Whitehead. Now West. Outside Turner. 6 on the shot clock. He was looking for West and finds him. Over Green. And it's rebounded by Anderson Varejau. Varejau's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over in the corner, Barnes. No good from outside. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Now here's Hibbert. Turner with a screen on Varejau. West inside. Guarded by Green. Lets it go from 11, and the shot is long.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And so here is Indiana. The Warriors making the shot. West setting the pick for Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Thompson for the triple. And Evan Turner pulls it down. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
The Warriors making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And here is Curry. Pass to Bogut. Now Thompson launches it. No good. Shot missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Outside Hill. Takes a 3. Shot's good by Whitehead.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Curry. Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Pass to Turner. West against Green. West kicks to Turner. Clock at 6. Hill dishes to West. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Whitehead. And Indiana, another 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Curry after Indiana gets the 3. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hill with it. To the middle. Looks for Hibbert. Gets it to him. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Green. Pass to Curry. There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. Thompson outside. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now here's Hibbert. Outside Turner. West to screen on Barnes. With the floater. Good D by Barnes. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Looking to get it going. Lets it go from deep. Barnes can't get it to go. Here is Hill. Pass to West. Hibbert dishes to Hill. Fires for 3. Green with the rebound.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
He was all alone on that one. Thompson's got 32 points in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now here is Hill. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Paul George.